Yeah, what's up, guys? My name is Yeeter Parker. I think I don't know. Somebody kind of yoinked my identity, but it doesn't even matter. I've been gone for quite a good bit, a week and two, maybe even a month, if I do not say so myself. Yeah, this is what I've been up to. I've been really busy, like you can see. So these big boys, Totem of a Night, I actually got from that mansion over there. You see it right there. Spawned right next to a mansion. A pillager, what you call it? Pillager outpost right there. And they still spawn. I put torches. I had iron golems out there for a little bit, but they killed them, and they just won't stop. So I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, this is just my base. Cobblestone generator right there. Main storage right here. Yeah, all these that some of them are still smelting glass. Um, I've used these for main glass. Like, you guys don't understand, dude. I put so much glass, dude. Like, I destroyed the only sand part, well, besides for like the beach, this part. That's what I use for my sugarcane farm. There's a part that way, full sand, and I completely look. You can even see it on the map. It's no longer there. It was this right here. This whole entire thing right here. There was like sand all the way around here, and I curved it almost like a knife shape, like kind of like that, but like more curved. I deleted all that sand, and it kind of like has like a weird shape over there. Like you have like random rocks, and then you have like the dirt just right next to it. So, um, this is all of the enchanted books. So I basically put level 1 on all of these, and then what I do is I'll take this sharpness and this sharpness, and then I'll take another sharpness, and another sharpness, and then I will take another sharpness, another sharpness, another sharpness. Actually, I'm gonna need 2 more sharpnesses. Basically, I have some right here. Sharpness, 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 ease. I'm about to lose all my levels, but I just want to do this really quick because I'm just wanting to do it. Sharpness, sharpness, sharpness. Okay, it doesn't matter, honestly. I just want to do this really quick. Alright, so basically, go into this bad boy. You'll go sharpness, sharpness. Now you got sharpness 2. Sharpness. Okay, that's sharpness piercing. Sharpness, sharpness. Sharpness 2. Then you go with this. And you got sharpness 3. And then I'm actually very certain that I can actually get this to sharpness 4. And it's not like I can't just get that back pretty easily. Sharpness 3. Now sharpness 3 and sharpness 3. Then sharpness 4. Yeah. And now I have no more levels. I'm gonna have to go grind. Yay. Alright, so I'll just reset the Ender Dragon again. It doesn't matter. I could probably get another Elytra too. What the? Hello. Alright. Yeah. I just want to. Actually, I think that's better than. Okay. Well, I guess I just didn't feel like placing my levels, so I upgraded my thing. I keep constant. Okay, whatever. So, carrots, boom. Carrots, not just more glass. Of course there is. Alright, basically, just take a little flight right here. You got the mob grinder right here. Why is it? Wait a minute. No. Really effective. Alright, this is my glass box where I was sitting and watching them burn. But this thing has been really busy. I actually recently cleared it out, and it was all the way up to the 5th one. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was up to this chest. I actually think this is only up to the 2nd chest. I actually am not sitting and, don't get my heart. Alright. This one, ooh, that's actually really good. Yeah. This is a ridiculous farm. So basically, you guys want to spawn chunks. So they're basically chunks in the map where mobs will spawn. So like in swamps, they'll have these huge long rows where only slimes will spawn, and they will just be these huge long rows. And you can actually download for the PlayStation 4. You can upload your game into a computer on, I forget the app, man. I think it's like it's something Minecraft. It's like, I forgot. Can it not, dude? Can it really not? It's something Minecraft though, and it's pretty effective. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, so it's my mob spawner. Not mob spawner, mob spawner, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah. Got my normal base on a nice little nether tracking system. I'll go in that later, hopefully. Got a nice little modern house with a nice little bedroom. Got the little freaking ender dragon egg. Did I just smack it? Okay. This little ender dragon egg. Those chests are literally just filled with things to repair these. This. Got meat in here. Got the one. Oh shoot. This is actually the very first thing I put mending on, and I have mending for like no. Dude, I'm just getting freaking raped. Chill. So basically, it's the only thing I had mending on at the time, and I didn't really understand what mending did, like at all. And I did not realize that mending was actually really good, and I should have not put it on this. Yeah, pretty. Oh shh! Back, that scared me. Alright, so into the secret base. This redstone, is actually really basic. If anybody wanted to see it. Alright, so basically, what this really actually is, I just covered it up with stone. Basically, what this is there is a one redstone that's above this block, then there's a repeater, and there's a redstone shred. Okay, what actually be up there? Redstone shred that leads down to a button on the outside that you press, which in my case is actually a lever. You place 4 pistons like this, and you place 2 pistons pointing that way. Basically, what this does is these will push this, and since it's just sticky pistons, it sticks it. Place blocks right there, and it covers it up, because this will extend out, and that'll replace the 2 blocks right there. Okay. And, like, yeah, that's basically what it does. It's pretty legit. Got my lighting. This actually took me like 30 days to fully complete, but whenever it was complete, it was pretty cool. People that joined here kept freaking breaking it because I kept doing that, and it was super annoying, so I just... So if you tap 1, 2, 3 for like a second, then it'll break instantly. I need to... And then, you know, grab them. So basically, if you press it twice, then it'll move. That's literally all it does. And it like swaps it. This is my... This is like the one right here. Not really much to see. There's no gold in there. I use that all in the tracks, and I forgot to freaking make more unless I was making golden apples. Yeah, pretty nice. I need to actually, I keep forgetting to remove this ladder. Okay, I don't care. So here is this. So basically all you gotta do is like that. And you're spitting items as you're duplicating, because in PlayStation 4 edition you can actually duplicate really fast and easy. Why is your boat doing that? I actually moved all of these blocks besides for that one. In here, yeah, I was duplicating for a long time. This is like the main one. This is especially for redstone, really. Um, you got the deleter right there. You guys don't know how to make these? There's a bunch of tutorials online. What are you guys there? That's just an armory, I guess. Just a little armory room. I think the only thing, yeah, it's just unused swords that I don't plan on using besides for repairing my own sword. Alright. Yeah, I'm modern now. Sitting here at this beautiful. Okay, I think I actually want to spell. Nice little melon farm. Look at this. Look at the melons. Beautiful. Yeah. You get the wither farm over there. It's actually how I got all these beacons is from that thing. You'll see it. That. Actually, the first beacon I put up was it was right there because I needed. I think actually if you come up here, I didn't make it big because I didn't have enough blocks, and I honestly I just sit like right here and I'll smack it, and I'll come up right here if it gets stuck on the ceiling and hit it, and it's just super simple. I mean, you literally just sit there and kill it, and then I'll come like right here and I'll break it, which takes forever. And I'll come and collect the star and the XP and I'll just place it back. Because any door or any exit like that I could go through, he could probably go through. Actually, dude, not even gonna lie. One time he actually slipped straight through that. So then I DC'd and then it came back and he disappeared. I don't know how, but I was scared, so I DC'd. Yeah, that's basically it over there. I think there's actually another source still in there. If there is, I might make a beacon. Okay, there's two other stars in there. I don't have any more heads. I think that's why I stopped doing that. Right. Got the huge wheat farm. Everybody knows this. Everybody's seen it. It's just a wheat farm. It's automatic, so everybody and their mother has seen this. Yeah. And then boom. Sometimes we actually will get stuck on the sides. That's because it's kind of my fault for not doing the walls higher. But I decided I really just didn't care. Most of the time, I really don't even bother picking it out because most of the time I really don't bother picking it out because I mean it's just alright. That's basically it, man. Like I've been really dedicated to the server, and as you will see, I have big projects right now. This right here, I'm gonna make a completely sky temple, completely safe from all of the ground, and it'll be flat, and I can basically build wherever I want. I want to make huge platform. It's gonna extend from here all the way down there, and it's gonna move this way up because it's higher than the train tracks. So it's higher than the train tracks. It's huge. It's gonna be massive little city. Have torches all over the place. That right there is another big project I'm working on. That one is not going to be a Sky City. That right there is going to be a huge row of TNT flying machines. And they're going to constantly move back and forth, and they're constantly going to drop TNT. And I'm basically going to make a huge crater. You can already see I've already started with some TNT, but it's going to take a long time to complete that project, especially because slimes. Now, this map originally was a small map, but I then bumped it up to a large. You really couldn't tell because my render distance is super not good, and this is basically the middle of the map. But it is a large map now. It was a small map, which whenever it's a small map and then you set it back to a large, the map is like you got this tiny little area and it's like so compact, and it's like this is your little spot, and like literally like, nothing else. It's just your spot. Oh. There's stone in here, and then there's a bunch of cobblestone that I need to smelt. But I have stone right here because, yeah. I mean, definitely was not working on this project. I have a It broke, but I had a Silk Touch pickaxe with efficiency 5 on it. And it snapped. And I didn't realize because I was over there at the cobblestone generator. And I left the auto farm on. You guys don't know how to auto farm on controller. You guys literally just, like, if it's scuffed, then you can just use the pads on it and do the automatic button press thing there. But if you don't have a scuff and just have a normal controller, take like any type of like rubber band, any type of band besides for like the thick ones, like press it down, and then that little tiny slit inside, like from the middle thing, from the R2 to the R2 to the R1, there's like a little pad in between it. You press that down, you see that there's like a crack there, and you just, I have a what you call it? Not a zip tie. I have a string that like has like one of the things that, like tightens it, and I just leave that on, and I have so much cobblestone from it, and I've been able to get a lot of cobblestone from it, which in 10 smelts of this and gets stone, which helps me build space. Yeah, it's nice. It's been on this for a while. Oh, there actually is one left. Been on this world for so long, and I've done so much work, and yeah, I've never been really dedicated to a world. I've been really one of the people that kind of just sat and went on a world and enjoyed like the first moments of it, you know, like grinding and like not really grinding, but you know, just doing like that simple stuff, like you know, like the what you call it, you know, just basically like starting out, like that rush that you feel, and like you gotta get all the materials and there's mobs and you're building a house, and then I'll just leave after I die because all my loot's gone. But I've died so many times and lost so many sets, lost so much stuff here. I have not left it. I really enjoy playing the server. Yeah, that's really it, dude. There's nothing else. Well, besides my Gucci fish. I had a friend. I leave for like a little bit, and the dude is already. I don't even know if I can show that. The dude took diamond blocks and a little fish tank with lava up under it. I don't know how he created this. And then got a bunch of salmon, and they have very interesting names. If I can actually get one. I think I can actually get one through their glass. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's nice, man. Nice little base. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I promise to let you guys see the highway, but I wanted to show you guys this on my log here. Get a nice little view of my whole entire town. Alright, that'll be it. Yeah, this is basically it. Nothing more to see on this beautiful freaking island, and I'll catch you guys next time.